Hey guys, and welcome to C&J's Crafty House. Today, we're going to learn how to do our own Easter bunnies out of paper rolls. You guys for sure gonna need some paper, scissors, and some tape, and of course your paper roll. Now, we want to make sure that our paper fits our paper roll. So what we're gonna do is cut the paper, a good size, so that it's enough for the paper roll to wrap around the paper. You do not have to use white paper. You do not have to keep it white. So for me, I like to color, so I decided to use Easter colors with my big markers. It could be any type of markers or crayons. I use Easter colors. I prefer it because why not? It's Easter. So I started off with purple, and not only did I go in with a pattern, I used a squiggly motion, and I decided to use green and purple and all these nice colors to pop for the holidays. Now, it's very important that you guys get crafty and get creative. You do not have to use white paper. It's optional. Feel free to use construction paper, cloth, whatever you have that you want to use as your background. Keep in mind that all bunnies are different. All bunnies come in different shapes and sizes. The furs are different. And if you guys didn't know that the first story of Easter Bunny laying colorful eggs was created 340 years ago. There's no such thing as a perfect colorer, a perfect marker. Guys, feel free to go back and recolor. Go in between those lines like I did. It's fine. Even if you see those little dry spots, don't worry. You can go back after it's dry to recolor and shade it in to make it more pigment and darker. Now that I'm done shading in all the colors, I'm going to take my paper roll and gently wrap it around, measuring, seeing where I want it, and I'm going to place that tape right in between. It doesn't have to be perfect, guys, because guess what? You're going to take the other side and wrap it right around. That is done. You guys are going to take your marker. Personally, I love using marker because googly eyes with glue gets a little messy for me. So I'm going to take that marker and I'm going to make 2 circles. I'm just going to shade that in very darkly because I want my eyes to be dark. And I'm going to add just a couple lashes just to, make her pop because it's a girl. And feel free to add eyebrows or eyeshadow, whatever you guys want to make your paper roll pop. Now that that's done, you're going to take your marker again. I chose purple. Feel free to use any color that you want, and just know that's going to be the center of attention. To make it pop just a little more, I even took a different color marker and outlined it, making it darker. And after I done that, I took my scissors. I've decided to make a box. It's easier for me to cut the circle that way so that I can place it in the center of my paper roll. Now that my nose is cut out, I'm going to take my straw. Guys, bunnies have whiskers, don't they? So we're going to cut this straw. I cut personally about two or three the most. Feel free to cut 4 or 5, as many as you want. If you guys don't have a straw, don't panic. You can use pipe cleaners. You can use construction paper, white paper, and you can color those whiskers whatever color you want. Now, after you're done cutting your nose, you're gonna take your nose and gently press it right against that paper roll with the tape. After that, you're gonna get your straws or whatever item you're using for your whiskers, and you're going to take it and measure it. That's what I did. I noticed that my whiskers were just a little bit too long, so I measured them and I just cut the tip of them. After that, I took my tape and then I took the straws and I placed them all together because I wanted to see how exactly they're going to look and how they're going to be placed. You guys want to collect all your straws and place them on the tape. You want to place them exactly where you want them to be, and you want to press firmly against it onto the paper roll. Be careful because this is tape. It is sticky. Your hands will stick, but it's fine. Just make sure that you're pressing firmly against it so that your straws can stick onto the paper roll. Now that we are done with that, we're going to begin to start our ears. I decided to make a bunny who is a hare, and those types of bunnies are the ones who have larger and pointier ears. There's only 30 different types of ears, so why not make one? Now, I know you are noticing, what is that line in between her ears? Well, I kind of made a mistake. So I'm not going to scribble it. I'm not going to throw it out. Why not color it, finish it, and just create that same design on the other side? I mean, rabbits are smaller than hares anyway, and their furs are softer, and there's only 305 different types of rabbits. So I decided to make this hair one of a kind and unique. So I styled it just a little different than I did with my first bunny, and I just created that same curved line. Now that we're done with that, we're going to take our scissors and cut these ears out. Once again, I like to cut in a box. I don't like too much paper on it. I tend to mess up, so I just cut the paper off and I will cut in between to get those ears cut. Now that I'm done cutting my ears, I'm going to tape over my ears and I'm going to put some tape on it. After I take that tape, I'm going to get my bunny and I'm going to gently press against it on the inside. You want to use the inside because we don't want no one to see that tape or those extra papers. So we're going to put it on the inside where no one can see. Ta-da! We are done. Oops, did I say we were done? I'm sorry guys, I completely forgot to add the mouth. We're going to just take a line straight down and add 2 curves like a mustache, and that's gonna be our bunny roll. These are my 2 Easter bunnies. One name is Olivia and the other name is Miley. As you can see, already come in different sizes and shapes. But I like to know, what colors are you going to use? And is it gonna look like them? Is it gonna be smaller? Is it gonna be bigger? Who knows? And did you need help? Because this is something you guys can do by yourself. A nice Easter gift to give away for Easter. And if you don't have a paper toilet roll, don't freak out. You can use paper plates, you can use paper, you can use any hard or soft object. So what I need you to do, I need you to comment below and tell me what you want to see in my next video. Comment below. Or what you can do, comment your own bunny. Let me see what you can do. Let me see what it looks like. And don't forget to subscribe, because if you don't subscribe, how you gonna see my videos? How you gonna see my videos? You gotta subscribe, hit that button. Hit that button. See you guys next week. Bye.